Summernats, Australia's biggest car festival, which is known for its burnouts, mullets, and most importantly, its skits cars. The festival brings over $35 million into the ACT each year, but also hoon culture, which many locals aren't the biggest fans of. A violent brawl between security and patrons at last year's festival has left it in pretty bad stead with media. Police even labelled festival goers as subhumans. Is Summernats hoon heaven and not for the faint-hearted? Or is it somewhere to take the kids? Let's take a look.
Alright guys, we're here at Summernat with Mick, who's been incredibly kind to have a yarn to us. Now Mick, how many times have you come to Summernats now?
I've been about 15 times, Liam. Being a Canberra resident, pretty easy to come along. I don't know that I'd travel too far out of town to come along. Take the guys around and do cruising laps, and it's a social occasion, you know, yeah.
Wait, so can you talk us through what we got here? It's a beautiful looking car, but what do we have?
Mate, so this is a 1975 Ford Fairmont, 351 horsepower. So these are the model that the Road Warrior Mad Max car was made out of. Very rare original car.
Is the fact that you own a car which is rare and something which you've invested a lot of your time in, is that something which brings you great happiness?
Oh, very much so. Like, this is a classic bit of Australian history.
Would you mind if we went for a ride with you?
Yeah, we'll go for a ride, mate. Yeah, no. Yeah.
Do you reckon the culture around cars in Summernats has changed much?
Not a lot.
Over 30 years?
More and more popular.
Wow.
But you know, these crowds have gotten bigger and bigger every year. You know, when you get around a little bit more, you'll see how many parents are here with their kids that are 3, 4, 5. When we go up the tough street, you'll see all the little bogans with their mullets all wanting you to do burnouts and stuff, and they're getting trained very young.
They get trained young.
But look, all these cars are worth a lot of money. Like this is probably a $120,000 car, my one. All these other cars are, you know, their motors are worth, you know, $50,000, $100,000.
The people that do just think it's like fuckwits who just want to break the law, do you reckon there is something to say against that?
You'll actually find there's quite a few women driving these cars, and it's a real family event.
Come on. What's up? You on? Wind it up.
How many times have you been to Summernats?
Fourth year consecutive. My old man went last year, entered, but got kicked out, you know. But yeah.
And how's your day been so far?
As you can see, it's been pretty good. I've got into it, and yeah.
Where'd that come from, the dirt on your face?
Oh, you can see the marks there, a little bit of skid marks, you know. That's where it's come from.
Okay, so you're basically getting your face down and dirty on the burnouts. Why do you do it? Well, I want to get in your head. What's giving you this rush?
The inner hoon, you know.
Does everyone have an inner hoon in them?
Everyone has inner hoon. You just got to get it out of you. So I've got it out of me. Everyone needs to experience that a little bit. So to all you non-hoons, get it out of you.
So you get the hoon out of you at the beginning of the year, then it builds up again for the rest of the year, and then you got to get back next year. What's the go?
I'd say that's right. It gets you ready to build your own car. That's the goal, and that's where the hoon mentality comes from, building your own one. That's the goal.
Dad, surely jump in for a second. Are you proud of your son?
Very proud of him. Look at him. He's enjoying himself. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, your son was talking about everyone's got the inner hoon in them, and they got to let it out, and it'll be good for them. What do you think about that?
This is where you let it out. This is where you come to have fun, drink JD Slurpees, watch skids, have fun with your mates, and then go back and tell no one what you did.
And then do it all again the following year?
Exactly. But what happens at Summernats stays at Summernats.
you going, can you tell me a bit about your day today?
Yeah, sure. It's been super fun. I feel like I've been here previous years. It's not been as rowdy this so far. The boys have been a bit more behaved this year. To an extent, I've seen a lot less cars on tow trucks. The last time I came, I feel it was worse. Boys getting overexcited, doing skids on the parts of the roads they're not supposed to.
Would you get involved?
No. No, I try not to get involved. Overall, it's a very safe environment. I literally had one of my friends say earlier, you know, like if I was to lose my kids in any environment, it would want to be something like this. You know, it's
Oh, there you go.
safe.
Yeah.
It's still safe.
Do you think you'll come again?
Yeah, I'd like to come again. I'm local now, so I always have a good time. No, it's really good.
How come you like Summernats? What brings you in?
We've been coming for 10 years. We just love the car festival.
It doesn't matter if you like anything to do with cars.
Anything?
You come to Summernats.
Yeah, what's going on here?
I put my earring out. I got to stretch it, but he decided to throw a bit of rubber in there.
Found a bit of rubber on the ground. I put it straight through
Ingenuity.
here. Yeah.
Ingenuity at its front. Yeah,
100%.
nice. Do you reckon it's necessary to come, if you want to come to Summernats,
Absolutely,
that
yeah.
you need a car?
Yep, absolutely. Yep. It's
You don't necessarily need a car to be here to have a good time.
It's,
but if you had a car here, it's better again.
it's your inspiration. If you know your long-term projects get out of hand, you come to Summernats. It boosts your motivation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Has it got better or worse over the last few
To be
years?
honest, we think it's gotten worse over the years. You reckon or not?
There's always good points and bad points. At the end of the day, it's still good being here.
What's gotten worse, do you reckon?
Too many rules. Too many rules.
Too many rules.
Too many rules, and not enough people know the rules. But at the end of the day, it's still good being here.
Do you think it's wrong that like the security guards and the police are kicking people out when they're doing skids?
Yeah,
Do you think
yeah.
that's wrong?
It's wrong to defect cars that are coming here purposely, but if you're being stupid, I can fair enough understand.
If you're doing the wrong thing, that's fair enough.
Give and
But
take. It's got to be give and take. You can't have one without the other. So we'll stand behind the concrete barriers. That's fine. Just let the cars keep cruising. If there's no cars, it just turns to shit.
You guys locals in Canberra?
Victoria, no. We'll travel.
Victoria, 8 hours. Take us 8 hours.
Yeah, we'll travel in the state.
You love it.
Just let the cars cruise. That's all we ask.
Let the
Just let the cars cruise. That's all we ask.
Well, our time here at Summernats has come to an end. A day full of beers, burnouts, and a lot of blokes. Does this alcohol-fueled, high-octane celebration of motor vehicles sound like it'll tickle your fancy? Or were you hoping with something with fewer engines? Ciao, ciao.